He was not protesting peacefully. He was screaming in the face of ICE. He had a phone up right to right into ICE's face.
This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
Committed an act of domestic terrorism. That's the facts.
I don't think anybody thinks that they were comparing what happened on Saturday to the legal definition of domestic terrorism.
Violence against a government because of ideological reasons and for reasons to resist and perpetuate violence, that is the definition of domestic terrorism.
I don't think anybody thinks that they were comparing what happened on Saturday to the legal definition of domestic terrorism.
Committed an act of domestic terrorism. That's the facts.
The victim are the Border Patrol agents.
I think when it comes to the ICE agents, I think you see the incredible frustration that they feel. You know, someone screaming in your face, F you, you suck, get out of here, that's tough to take for an 8-hour day.
Politicians, community leaders, and some journalists engage in that heated rhetoric, calling law enforcement names like Gestapo.
Not only are they not cooperating with law enforcement on the ground there, they're also banning them from public areas. They can't even go in.
No, I will not get out of the car. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me. Get your fucking hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Many places to use the restroom or get a cup of coffee or buy a lunch.
In fact, a lot of those ICE agents and Border Patrol agents were run out of gas stations, Sandra, this past week. They were just trying to stop and use the bathroom and get a snack.
We were set up on rioters who tried to stop us at every point yesterday. Simply using the restroom at a gas station was met with significant resistance.
You cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want.
With that being said, you know, you can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns.
What about the Second Amendment?
Listen, you can't walk in with guns. You can't do that. But it's just a very unfortunate incident.
I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign.
Don't let the left kid you with this, that this is just a normal protest. Peaceful protesters don't have 9mm weapons with 2 extra magazines.
A gun. Have you ever gone to a protest, Jonathan?
I mean, we do have a Second Amendment in this country that...
okay, I've been to a protest. Yeah. Guess what? I didn't bring a gun. I brought a billboard.
Who are outraged that this is a second killing at the hands of Border Patrol in 2 weeks.
As Christy said, you cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want. It's that simple. You don't have that right to break the law and incite violence. We will, of course, always protect your First Amendment speech. And if you peacefully protest, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But you have seen a trend here, not just in Minnesota, but across the country in these protests turning into violent scenarios and people attacking law enforcement. That's when you go over the line, and that's when law enforcement steps in.
Going to try and get compliance, but this is now effectively a riot.
49 hours declaring it a riot.
I need police support.
They were peaceful people. These were great people. The crowd was unbelievable. And I mentioned the word love, the love in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
Get him up! Get him up! Hold up! Get him up! Hold up!
Like, see, we can walk out wearing body armor and big guns and things like that, and nothing bad happens.
And nothing bad happens.
Time for the throw button!